I y'all see me watching some Black Hokage on YouTube. We're gonna be talking about the boycott again with the Asians versus the blacks. We already know why. I'm really into the Asian culture, even though I consider myself black because I am a black and white mixed person. So I mix with black and white. I meant to say. But since I'm really into the Asian culture, you see, you guys been seeing
When I
all
tell
my.
you
Oops,
I'm so
oops, my bad. Y'all see y'all see the Sakura, y'all see the Sakura tree, Japanese. When it comes to dragons, I know that's European and Asian, European culture and Asian culture. But I prefer more the Asian culture. I follow the Chinese horoscopes, which I am a horse. Good thing this year is my year, which is the year of the horse. Even though Asian culture is getting some flack today. I just came from work too. Well, not just came from work, but y'all know what I mean. I had to decompress and figure out what I wanted to react to. I got off of work early because I wasn't feeling it today, for real. I really wasn't feeling it. I maybe it's just me just getting so fed up with working all the time and not being able to be with my girl right now. But over where I work at now, I just feel, I just feel, I don't know. I just feel that people are not comfortable with me. It's probably because of my doing, because how I'm so freaking weird. I'm an introvert, so I just don't. I know I'm unapproachable and whatnot. Uh, I have problems with talking and whatnot. Maybe it's just me and how I'm overthinking so much. Uh, but yeah. I just feel as though I'm not really welcomed. But oh well, fuck it. I try. I try so hard to be a person that will be approachable and whatnot, but sometimes you just have to give up because it's just not me. It's really just not me. Uh, it breaks my heart that I am not the person that am as sociable like everybody else. And my human side of me, which is the more uh who wants to be more sociable, who wants to be more of an extrovert, is crying out. It needs some loving. I try my best, but it's kind of hard, you know, when being an introvert. You rather just be alone and not feel the urge to talk to people, but it's kind of hard when you're a human and when humans are more social or when humans are because humans are social creatures. They're supposed to talk. They're supposed to be in a community of people. You grow further, you become more evolved when you're more more able to communicate with other people, but I just can't. But fuck that. We are going to the video right now. We're gonna talk about this video right now that we all see on the screen. Yeah, let's do this shit.
Proud of y'all. Y'all are holding it in. Y'all stand firm. I'm talking about Black Americas. So you guys know the Asian American boycott is still on and is still strong. Did you know we got video footage in this video of Asian Black Americans saying, okay, when George Floyd died, did you guys protest the white businesses? Ooh, they really feeling it. When I tell you they are out here crashing out, Asian Americans are still crashing out over black people boycotting their business.
Well, we didn't really boycott when George Floyd died, but we did the defund the police. We wrecked that whole street whenever whatever his name uh went over with his gun and shot a lot of the people that was protesting. um I forgot what it's called. Y'all know what I mean. I think it was in Missouri, I think. But yeah, we did that. We went to the White House to do that silent protest. We did a lot of things whenever that happened. It wasn't probably because of the George Floyd, if I can remember straight, but we basically did everything that we could. We did everything that we could, but in now today we just can't get no relaxation. All throughout this generation, well, from 2000, 2018, I think, to right now, we've been catching all the flack, bruh. We've been catching a lot of shit from all these other communities, bruh. Now it's the Asians' turn to fuck with us, bruh. And I hate the fact that it's Asians that. I mean, I knew that Asians didn't really have a liking to us because of of me looking into the Asian YouTube sphere and seeing how they put white people first when it comes to everything in their culture, and that bleach, that washer, that washing detergent, that clothes washing detergent ad that they had, where they put the black man, our community, into the washer and he became Asian. That's disgusting as hell, bro. Oh, uh, there was, when the Black Panther movie came out, there was two things that happened. When it came to the Asian loving that movie, what I seen first was the Chinese didn't like the movie because it was more portrayed of the black community. But later on, maybe it's just fake news or propaganda. I don't know what it was. But it said that even Chinese, Japanese, everybody in the Asian community loved that movie. I don't know which one is the truth. Maybe the first one was a lie, and you know how the whites are. They like to cover shit up and tell lies and shit about all the community, about other communities, and wanting every community to hate us. Even the Chinese government, when it comes to the Natasha doll, even though they're blanketing the racist connotation about it, they're saying that we are acting like savages. We need to stop. Instead of y'all acting like racists, we need to stop. It really gets on my nerves, but at least they're doing something about it. I'm just happy that they're doing something about it.
And they have every right to. You cannot determine what a person does with their money. You know, go try to get the white business, you know, pander to them, pander to your own people. You know what I'm saying? But honey, they are crashing out. So let's watch. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe here at this YouTube channel. And thank you all for the likes and the shares and the subscriptions. I really appreciate that.
Our very own. Y'all remember Daniel Caesar, right? No?
Same with me, bro. I love that y'all following me, liking, and hopefully share my videos, because I really need the love. I really do. I feel as though, even though I'm not as entertaining as everybody else on YouTube, I feel as though I have a voice and I need to share it, right? Even with my gaming channel, I feel as though since I'm playing these games, I gotta communicate, right? So I gotta talk about things. Hopefully, y'all actually love my videos, because I'm not seeing it from my views. And I used to get a good amount of views. Maybe everybody is just not wanting to see my view videos at the moment. Maybe I'm just too boring. I'm just trying to figure this shit out. But I'm gonna keep on doing this. I'm gonna try to keep on doing this, bruh, because I need to. It's better for me to talk than to go quiet like I did when I was a little kid, when I was growing up. But yeah.
Exactly. That man said, I do not want black people listening to my music. Black people was like, bet. One thing you do not want to challenge a black person to do is be petty, because we are some of the pettiest people, if not the pettiest people on the face of the earth. And what's even crazy, y'all set up Chinatown and all that other stuff near black neighborhoods because nobody else wanted to have y'all around. You know who
And for all the people that say I am not black, here's this mixed guy. How about what is his name? He plays off on the Golden State. Stephen, I don't want to say Curry. Let's see. Where's y'all hate when he said he was black, but basically. Because I get that a lot. I get that a lot. That people don't think I shouldn't consider myself black. I don't get why. I am mixed, bruh. Yes, I consider myself black. I am 40, more than 40% African. I got Nigerian, Kenyan, not Sudanese. I got so much in me, basically. But I can show. I even showed that on one of my videos. If I can find it, I will point it back. I would do a little clip about it. But don't bet your ass that I will fucking do it. Yeah, Stephen Curry. Yeah. Where is the mother? I am the same, if not a little bit lighter than Stephen Curry. I am the same, but probably a little lighter than the black man on the YouTube video. So you can't call me motherfucking that I am not motherfucking black, bruh. Because there is this thing. I don't want to say that it's mostly in the black community, because it's not really all in the black community. I hear this from white people. I hear this from every person that every time. Well, I hear this from everybody that reacts to me saying that I consider myself black. That I am too. I think it's because I'm just not good to look at, basically, or it's my voice or something about me that they want to say that I'm not black. But you see Stephen Curry considers himself black. He's almost the same complexion as me, if not a little bit darker than me. You see this guy, he's the same complexion as me. He got the same hair texture. Bruh. We almost look exactly the same when it comes to our facial our facial structure. But yet they will consider him these two people black, but not me. I don't get it, but I'm not saying all people because there are people that even in Baltimore, bruh, they will consider me black because of my how I talk. I talk just like if I just I talk just like uh a person from the hood for real. I might have a little bit more uh I might have a bit more stuff that goes into my how talk because of me being a little bit more wanting to use big words in my when I talk because with it's probably when it comes to me with me being a I forgot my personality with me being an introvert and another thing too when it comes to my 16 personalities uh forgot I forgot what I was when it came to my my personality type. Oh, I was an architect basically. INTJA basically. So with me being INTJA, we like to use it a bit when it comes to big words. We like to use them a little bit. Maybe it's just because of wanting people to not think I am retarded. Uh, because of my vocals, I have problems. Y'all know I have a speech impediment. So I try to use bigger words and think before I speak so people wouldn't think I am, mentally retarded or have mental retardation. But for people to think that I'm not black because of my complexion, they're just compensating over something. I don't know, but I always considered myself black. Always did. Even when I was going through my existential crisis, I may had some doubts because I'm mixed. What do you expect? But when it came down to where I'm from, where I'm raised, where who I talk to the most, who I understand the most, it's coming from my black community. So so with me being half black, half white, I rather consider myself black because of where I'm from. Now, if I was if my story was a bit different and I was raised off of white people, yeah, I would consider myself white. But no, why would I when I've been with the black community for all my life? Yeah, I like my Asian culture, but that doesn't go over top of my black side. Yeah, I got a little bit of yellow fever, but I love my black community. Even though some people in the black community uh don't feel comfortable with me because of me being an introvert or me being unapproachable. Uh they they really try their best to they really try their best to make me feel comfortable even though if uh they don't talk to me as much. They always see how I'm doing. They always they sometimes come up to me and be like, "Are you alright?" Or do you need some help on something? Do you need to talk? Because I will be there for you. Even though they don't feel comfortable with me, they will put their emotions aside and try to help me. Um even though I say I'm all right, I'm just going through things, and I'd rather just be I'd rather just stay to myself. Sometimes I get these outbursts that 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 people really don't like about me, like the other day. But still, the uh the guy that I had the outburst with came still to talk to me. He told me what's up and whatnot. And I feel sometimes I feel like I really belong. It's just me overthinking things. But yeah.
With open arms, black folks, you know the main ones going to your liquor stores, corner stores, restaurants, laundromats, hair stores, etc. Black people, but you don't want our business there. It's all good. We'll take our black business somewhere else. It's all good. I got to unify and make Chinatown here and there, but now that black people have a little bit more power, a little bit more rights, how about we start Black Wall Street back up? Let's start Black Wall Street back up.
Yeah, and black people is more.
I really want that to happen. I really want our community to bring back our communities, to bring back our cities, the Black Wall Street, black stores and whatnot, black owned communities. But every time we try, people just tear it down. Mostly white people because they hate seeing us being together. Fucking hate it, but and it's not all white people. It's just the white people that don't like us, bruh. I hate to say it, but and until we can actually get these communities to stop hating us, we need to lay low, bruh. I rather be in another country because, yeah, these people in other countries don't like us also. Some more than others. Like in the Philippines, uh, yeah, they have, some of them have whitewash opinions, but when it comes to my family, my my girl and her children and my children, because they're not actually my children, they're, I'm gonna adopt them and I'm gonna make probably another son or daughter, depending on how she feels about it. If we can get, if I can get there as fast as I should be able to, then we will give birth to another son or daughter, and we just gonna be a big family, basically. Uh, she was there when I was at my lowest of lows. Yeah, we had our breaks ups and whatnot, but we came back and even stronger. Our last breakup was in, I think, 5, 6 years. So we've been at this shit. And I'm happy that we are able to understand each other, even though I haven't learned Tagalog yet, and her English is not as good, but we are able to understand each other and we love each other for that. So, yeah. But I feel as though I used to love the Chinatowns, especially in in DC. The Chinatown in DC is one of my favorite Chinatowns. But I even bought a bow over there. Not a bow as in bow and arrow, but a bow as the staff bow. You know, the I don't want to call it a bow staff because those two words mean the same thing, basically. So I'm gonna call it a staff. Uh, a Asian staff. I'm gonna call it an Asian staff. Uh, I bought a bow over there. I bought a Asian staff over there. I bought a the calming balls. That you would just roll in your hand. I used to love them shits, bruh. I used to love the fuck out of them. Every time I feel as though I need to get my stress out, I'll open up my little Asian box and, roll them around. Get out that stress out of me. Maybe sometimes I will have two just to roll them around. And that actually helped me when it came to being able to play the keyboard because it makes my fingers more maneuverable, basically. So I could just, play the piano better, basically. But right now we need to stop going into the Asian stores. Stop going to Chinatown because they're just gonna not like us. Even though we love our Asian food, we love the whole anime, all the other stuff we need to stop, bruh. It's gonna be hard to do. I know it's gonna be hard to do. But we need to stop it, bruh. We need to stop leaning into the Asian culture. Because right now it's a new low. A new low when it comes to the Asians in our rapport. We need even stop watching the Jabberwockies. I hate to say it, but even though the Jabberwockies got black people in the crew, and they're mostly an Asian crew, they probably got, if I can remember straight, they got 2 black people in the crew. But we might have to boycott that too. I hate to say it, but we just need to boycott a lot of the Asian stuff. Now, if it's free content or free like the wallpaper and whatnot, which is really not promoting the Asian community, we're just downloading it and putting it on our desktop or whatnot. I think that's fine. As long as we're not giving our money or views to these Asian creators or Asian entrepreneurs or Asian shops, because they need to fill the wrath. They need to fill the wrath. Just like we did with the white community, they need to fill our wrath. And my Asian loving side is hating me for saying this, but we have to, bro. Put the pink sun sage off. Take off the pink sun shades, the pink glasses, sunglasses, put it on in our pocket, and see the reality of things. Because shit is just getting colder and colder when it comes to the rapport of the black community and all the other communities. Because even though we didn't really do anything to the communities, they are really, really not liking us right fucking now. We need to join up and help our community. If it's not money, look at black creators, black YouTube creators that support the black community. Not people like Myron, not people like these manosphere guys, because we all know they're Trump supporters. We all know that they're Trump supporters. So we should not give them our attention. Just give our attention to the people who support the black community that are black. I hate to say this, but don't give your attention to any other race that support the black community, because even though they support the black community, we need to make us first. We need to make us first. Our community priority. But yeah.
boycotting. It's about blacking them out completely. It's about stop allowing them access to the community. It's about taking accountability. It's about stop inviting people to the cookout. No to-go place, no sharing stories with them. It's about building community. It's about gaining our self-respect back as a collective.
Yeah.
It's about gaining respect for each other as a collective. Because this is not centered around them. It's more than just shopping at black businesses or creating more black businesses. It's about building community with other people. And it's about creating business with each other. One thing that they have stripped from us as a collective is simple respect for one another. We can't stop what they already set in motion, but we can take our power back. And they stripped us of community because they don't have community. Their community is centered around racism. And there's no space to be trying to get over on anybody else. Each one teach one. If you got gems or information to drop or share with people, then do it. If you can start making a financial group or an investment group with people, do it. Let's share this information. Even if it's through Messenger, even if it's through offline, let's share this information with each other.
You want to know how they feel about black people? Don't listen to me. Let them tell you.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. How you gonna try to cancel me like Mr. Chow?
When they killed George Floyd, did you stop going to white businesses? Did you stop shopping at IKEA? When this guy hate crime this guy, I didn't stop listening to The Weeknd. I didn't refuse to watch Sinners.
Hey. Oh, I ain't know you was back here, girl. I ain't even see you. Oh. Nah, just making sure.
The business owner, like the Asian business owners, Chinese, Korean, I never know like which is which when I'm looking at them or talking to them, but they are in an uproar right now. They are so upset because it is said that their businesses are getting boycotted, that their parking lots are empty, based off of a not guilty verdict that's recently happened prior to this weekend. And there's a lot of people upset, and people are really upset at the Asian community. I have never ever seen an Asian go off before until today. I have never seen a Korea or a Chinese person go off and just go in so hard until I seen it today on TikTok. These people are pissed. Allegedly, one Asian came back and said that we actually need them, that we can't make it without their businesses. They said everything that we buy is made in China, made in Korea, and so on and so on. The guy basically said that we cannot make it without their products. But yet, I don't think that he completely lied. If you go into our stores, 90% of what's on those shelves in the store, made in China. The next time you go to Walmart, Target, or any of those stores, pick up one of those coffee cups. Look at the bottom of it. Made in.
Even with the tech, most of our tech comes from Asia. I hate to say it because not a lot of people of our community actually make our GPUs and whatnot. I wish our community did, because I will put my money, take my money to a black community that make computer stuff, that make tech, like GPUs, PC cases, PC fans. I would do that if our community decides to make tech stuff. But with me being a computer guy, I hate to say it, but I will have to stop buying tech until this subsides. I got my Elgato. I'm gonna get my Elgato tomorrow. I'm gonna have to buy a few things that are Asian, like they're gonna be USB hubs basically for my laptop that I'm gonna use as a streaming computer. And then I'm gonna sell, like I said before, I'm gonna sell my PC that I built to Java or somebody on some app. Might actually put it on Facebook shop, or what is it called? I forgot what it's called. Offer up. But right now, not a good time for me because I'm not able to I'm not able to buy the stuff that I want to buy because most of my shit is Asian. It's a sad reality, but oh well, fuck it.
China. Your spoons, knife, and fork set. Turn it over and look at it. Made in China. Next time you go buy a blanket or something, look at the tag on the blanket. Made in China. So they are talking, bro, and these people are pissed because they feel like the boycott is really affecting their businesses. And if it's true, and some of the videos I seen on TikTok today is true, and they're not made up AI videos, it looks like that boycott is taking effect extremely fast. One lady pulled up the 3 of the nail salons, and every last one of them was empty, man. Now, I don't know if those nail salons open on Sunday. She could have been capping and pulled up on a day that they were closed, but it seems to me like those nail salons are open 7 days a week, man. But them Asians is starting to try to clap back, bro. Y'all better be careful. I ain't never seen an Asian go off like I seen today. It's getting crazy out here, y'all.
All right, real quick, to the Asian businesses that are getting upset because y'all decided to challenge black people to boycott y'all, did you
I'm grateful for many things, and Talkspace Therapy is one of them. Because Adam and I
really think that was gonna work out? No. I really think about it. We boycotted one of our
of us thinking, like, we don't really think outside of the box. Like, a lot of my people don't, you know, and it takes a lot for us to be able to channel that type of intelligence, and it seems like not many of us can actually reach it. And this is not meant to be offensive to anyone. Just take this as constructive criticism to change and be better. Our people, we can all agree that we lack accountability. Our people have heavy issues with accountability, ego problems, trust issues, etc., right? And some of us be thinking like we're white. So I had to take a video down because I was like, I don't want the wrong message to be out there, because my people, we got problems with critical thinking. And the reason why I say this is because there is like a lot of people in the comments also speaking about how there's like fake orders going out to Asian business restaurants and such like that. I would like to make myself very clear, and this is the reason why I took it down. My people are so anti-Black that they will use that narrative and make it the reason why they will never address the anti-Black issues and racist issues in our community. And I seen it in the comments, like they're saying like, yeah, but the racist comments and like the fake phone orders, like it's just unnecessary. But I understand what you're saying though. And it's just kind of like, okay, so what? The lack of accountability and entitlement is so alarming that if my people can just apply a little bit of common sense and humanity into their thinking, right?
And this is the sad reality. This is the sad reality. I think yesterday I seen this. There's this one guy who is racist as fuck and says, we ain't gonna help you, Asian community. You think y'all gonna be helped by the white community? No, because we not gonna help you either. We only help our own kind. And why would we want to help you? Because you are just as monkey as the Black community or something like that. I can't remember. I'm gonna find it. I think it was a Chud supporter. I'm gonna look it up. Chud supporter. Oh, oh. And he was in the truck community. I'm gonna look for it. And I heard about uh the church supporters getting jumped at the BET show. Why would you come there even though, bruh, you know it's a black community show. So why go over there and try to start shit when you know you're gonna get jumped by hundreds, thousands, 100,000 of people that are in our community? These people are fucking dumb. Where was it? I can't find it right now. Maybe I can find it in. Truck. Yeah, I can't find it right now. Even the Asian woman is boycotting. And I've been hearing some of her on Instagram. She's actually kind of beautiful for how old she looks. Yeah, I can't find it. No. Can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. And what I've been hearing is Carmelo Anthony is free now, which I'm freaking happy about that. Even though I have a neutral sounding voice, I am happy about that. Um I can't find it. I try to find it, but I can't. Maybe it's this. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Not him.
Bookstore is like a portal.
It's neo-Victorian, it's steampunk.
And we wanted our Wix website to be too.
It's all this
Thought I found it somewhere, but I have to look into my. Yeah, I've been hearing this too. Which I'm happy about too. She needs to have her own parties with her community. It's only right that she does, because the tennis community, it's mostly white people. There are a select few people that are black. So there should be no one that should be mad about that. There are white only tennis communities that be doing their own parties. I bet they do have that, but it's in secret. But they do have it. So why can't she do the same? Right? Let me see if I can find out my account. I've been wanting to see this by Polyphia. Although Polyphia lead singer is a Asian man, I still am gonna watch that. I'm sorry, but I wanna see how, I wanna hear how it sounds, basically. You see how much stuff I've been looking at? Let's try history. Maybe I can find it through my history. Yeah, this is what I've been looking at when it comes to and Indian Americans open up about, yep. We're gonna be making a video, a reaction to this too, and this. Hopefully I can get a good amount of people liking that or viewing my stuff. Yeah, I wish I can find it. I'm gonna still try to find it, but here we go. This is it.
People are saving real money doing this. $160 million in the last year across thousands of.
And I know that they do not represent the entire Asian community when I say this. So anyone in the Asian community that's been following what I'm saying, that supports what I'm saying, that supports rights and freedom and just, you know, good vibes for all, this ain't aimed at y'all. So hopefully y'all don't take offense to this. But for those in the Asian community that are going after the black community, y'all need to stop. Okay? Y'all need to stop showing out for crackers because they are not y'all's friends. Last time I checked, crackers are the only people that have ever dropped an atomic bomb on Japan. They're the only people that have dropped Agent Orange on Vietnam. They're the only people that did the My Lai massacre. And that's just
I don't think it's
that's
the
just
same
off the top of
person,
my head.
but
So
even he
white people
says.
are not y'all's friends. They have never been. Crackers have never been y'all's friends. But the black community has had y'all's backs. Like any rights y'all have is because of the rights that black America fought for. So y'all need to really recalibrate who's on your side, who's had y'all's backs, and who's y'all's enemies. Because white people are not y'all's friends. They never have been. And
Even when we went through the COVID stuff, Hugh was protesting against the Asians when there was Asians hate speak going about. It was mostly white people. Yeah, you will see some black people. You will see some Spanish people over here. You will see some Indian people over here. But it was mostly white people. Let's bring it up. Let's bring that shit up. Statistics on Asian hate and COVID. There was whole news things about, even Trump was saying that COVID, the COVID virus came from China, which I think they debunked that, but I can't remember. Virus. About 1/3 of the known another Asian person who been threatened or attacked since. Four and 10 know as I wish I should put ethnicity by ethnicity. Ethnicity. I'll fix it like that. Statistics on Asian hate. On ethnicity. Ethnicity. The T is the T who targeted Asians. Asians. COVID. Chinese descendants, Chinese Americans were perpetrator. Perpetrators were most often male and non-Hispanic whites. Non-Hispanic white people. Bruh. So you guys are wanting to be so white that you overlook that y'all is being targeted by white people during the COVID era. Bruh. Y'all overlook the fact that y'all were being targeted by white people in the COVID era, COVID virus era. They was calling you the people who made the COVID disease just because y'all was eating bats, bruh. Let's see. So this was no accident spurred on by rhetoric from elected officials. A startling number of Americans unfairly blamed Asian Americans for COVID-19. So, as the pandemic set in, Asian Americans were being scapegoated, targeted, and harassed. Others were the victim of online abuse. New COVID cases, anti hate incident, FBI 21. I wish they would fucking AAHI happened in counties that favored Donald Trump in 2020 presidential election, but they were happening in plenty Democratic strongholds too, obviously, because a lot of white people are living in Democratic cities. San Francisco, California had the most hate, right? San Francisco has more white people than they have anything else. I think Mexican too. I mean, Spanish too. New York, New York. That's a very famous white area. Kings, New York, very famous white area. Well, very white populated area. Philadelphia, PA. Well, so I shouldn't say these are just media reports when it comes to New York and Philadelphia. So media, the difference between media reports can be, well, the thing about media reports is these media reports could be talking about some other area, basically. Now, FBI reports are coming from the FBI. So, what it is, these are the reports that the FBI took note of to get these statistics. The FBI reports, I think, are more stronger sources because FBI look through these places to find what they need to find, and they closely look up crimes that they can get to, because these are what these people look for, are strong when it comes to knowing where to go, knowing where to find it. They're the highest of the highs when it comes to the judicial system. That's what it is. So I would trust them more than anything else. So I don't get why these Asian people will rather take their anger out against us than their deity, the white people, bruh. So fucked up, but oh well, fuck it. And if this shit happens again, they have no problems going against y'all again. When it comes to white people, they only care about their own self, bro. They don't care about white adjacent people. They rather kill y'all too, basically. When it comes to mixed people, when we have a thing of their blood in our system, they killed us. They used our heads as balls, bruh, for their games, bruh. They rather kill us so they wouldn't be embarrassed of the trauma that they will get from their communities because you fucked the Asian black woman. Than to just put us outside and be with our community and just slave away. They rather kill us, bruh. So we never had an existence, basically. But oh well, fuck it. This is why I don't get why there is so much this. I shouldn't say so much. There is a good amount of discrimination when it comes to black versus mixed people. When these mixed people have black in their system, I get that you got some people like Drake. You guys use Drake as the very antithesis when it comes to people who don't like mixed people who don't like the black community. Sneeko and whatnot. Clavicular, I heard that he's mixed. I don't know if he looks pasty as fuck. He looks like the Philadelphia cream cheese that is in my refrigerator right fucking now. He's that motherfucking pasty. And he went out to get himself a nose job. Embarrassing as fuck. You know, when it comes to the black community, bruh. When it comes to the black men in the black community, we will never do that except for a bit of black people here and there, like Michael Jackson. He was known for surgical, being under the needle with other shit. But yeah.
They would be able to understand that the black community and their livelihood should always outweigh a business expense. And unfortunately, that is the part of accountability, right? Our people did something wrong. We're not the victims here. Hello? So let me make myself very clear, because I'm not going to say shit about that. And it's not because I don't like my own people. I love my people, but my people have issues. And there's nothing in my mind that's ever going to have it where fake Chinese food orders are going to outweigh the racism that is in our community. And I do hope that everybody understands this, right? Not just Asian people, but every person of color, because there's a anti-blackness issues in every one of our communities. This is not just going to affect the Asian community. Do you guys get that? So like I said in my last video, everybody should be in support with this decision that the black community is talking about. And if we really want to be unified in building solidarity together, sometimes we just literally got to sit down and listen.
If you are Asian and you feel terrible about the lack of justice done,
us, the black community and the Asian community used to have this solidarity. I will show you. We used to have this solidarity in, I think, the 1950s. Asian. Asian. Protest. Against white. Rather than targeting the white community in protest, Asian and black organizers have a rich history of solidarity movements. 1982, the Vincent Chin protest. George Floyd protests in 2020. show Asian Americans had a remarkably high rate of participation in the Black Lives Matter protests. Following the murder of Vincent Chin, a Chinese American beaten by white auto workers. White auto workers. Black and Asian communities marched together in Detroit to fight against systemic anti-Asian hate crimes and the leniency shown to the white perpetrators. Bruh, we have shown solidarity to y'all. Y'all has shown solidarity to us. So why are y'all going against our community when you know there have been a lot of white people hating your community? They got the xenophobia. Look at this shit, bro. There's so many articles about this shit. But yet y'all don't want so many stuff about this shit. But in this time, y'all forgot about that. All this solidarity we have for each other. Y'all forgot it. Now it's just burnt text papers that had this history, and y'all can't remember this shit by memory. They've been burnt, basically in ashes, thrown in fire, and swept in the trash. Bruh. This is absolutely despicable. This is basically a spit in our faces, bro. I think we had solidarity when it came to the Latin community. Let's see. Solidarity. Latin and Black communities build cross-racial solidarity through grassroots activism, mutual aid, and civil rights coalition to challenge systemic opposition. When it comes to our community, we've been supporting y'all. Even though y'all hate us, we've been supporting y'all, bruh. How about let's go with Indian community. How about that? Hold up. Indian Black solidarity refers to the historical and ongoing transnational allies between South Asians and African American communities bound by a shared opposition to white supremacist colonialism. My bad. Such as the British Raj, Jim Crow America. Leaders like W.E.B. Du Bois, Web Du Bois, and Jawaharlal Nehru established a foundation of mutual anti-racism that modern activists continue to build upon. Bruh. We've been helping so many people. We've been helping so many people, so many ethnicities, but yet they turn our backs to us and spat in our faces, all for the white fucking people, bruh. All for these racist white communities, bruh. And I know it's not. This is why I keep on changing from white people to racist white communities. Because I know it's not everybody in the white community. Even though I have a lot of racist family members, I know it's not all white communities. But this needs to stop. This needs to stop when it comes to the melanated communities. The people that have a rich amount of melanin in their bodies. Just like with the Asians, even though they keep on using these bleaching products to bleach their own skin. Just like Indians, same with them, just like with Africans. Same with them, they keep on bleaching themselves. Some of them are doing it for survival, so they can pay for food and for their family. But these people need to stop. These people need to stop with the hate against us and start looking through these lenses that I have on right now. You know what I'm saying, bro. You guys know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about reality. I'm talking about y'all know. But we need to take those glasses off and see the reality of things, bro. That's what y'all need to do. Because these white people ain't gonna help y'all. They will never help y'all because they only support their own community.
In the Rick Chow case, I want you to open up a browser window and type in Black-owned businesses and then the name of your town. We live in America under capitalism. Our money is going to talk louder than our vote does, or our words. And if you know that any business, local or mega corporation, has done Black people dirty, do not spend your money there. I have not set foot in a Target for years. Sometimes I go in there to take up their air conditioning and not spend any money. Sorry. Go try a Black-owned restaurant. I promise it's delicious. Find a Black-owned nail salon. Don't go in there expecting mega cheap prices because a lot of these small business owners are navigating generational economic oppression in order to open their businesses. But like I said, what you get can be really, really good and worth it. Before you go spending your money at like an Asian store or other non-Black business, you can see in the comments, like in their Google reviews, if they have multiple people who have experienced racism there. If it happens more than a couple times, then maybe don't shop there. Anyway, this is a suggestion that I saw multiple times throughout my comment section from different Black people suggesting that Asian people start shopping at Black businesses if we don't agree with the verdict, and I'm just passing it along.
An Asian content creator got on this here internet wearing what can only be described as a Black American starter kit and decided to tell Black people that our money doesn't matter. Okay. According to him, Black people need Asian-owned businesses more than Asian-owned businesses need Black people. A boycott wouldn't move anything. The loss wouldn't register. Our dollars don't count. Now, this might just be me, but if I genuinely believed that somebody's money didn't matter, I don't think I'd spend my afternoon making a video about it. So naturally, I went looking at the history, because this conversation isn't really about just one video, right? The very second that Black people start talking economics, where our money goes, who profits from it, who builds wealth off our communities, people get uncomfortable. That same discomfort doesn't appear when other groups do the same thing. Every immigrant community that's come to this country has done it. Jewish, Chinese, Korean, Italian, Indian, Armenian, pooling resources, building businesses, keeping their money inside their communities for as long as possible. Nobody finds that controversial, though. But what they fail to recognize is that we understood the same thing. We had to. After slavery, Black communities built banks, hospitals, insurance companies, schools, newspapers, whole business districts. The Greenwood neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma had 191 businesses. It had 2 schools, a hospital, and a library, all by 1921. They called it Black Wall Street. But on May 31st, 1921, a white mob attacked it. 2 days of looting, burning, and shooting. But it's us, right? We're the problem. 35 square blocks destroyed. More than 1,200 Black homes, businesses, schools, and churches, y'all, burned to the ground. World War I era planes dropped bombs from the sky on the Greenwood neighborhood. The official death toll was 36. But we know the estimates were around 300 Black people killed, murdered. The survivors were rounded up and held in internment camps in their own city. They were issued identification cards and couldn't leave without permission from a white supervisor. Insurance companies refused every claim. They had something called a riot clause. Not a single Black resident ever received financial assistance to rebuild. So when somebody gets on the internet and tells Black people that our money doesn't matter, I automatically think they're a dumbass. A racist dumbass. Corporations spend billions chasing Black consumers. Political campaigns spend millions trying to reach Black voters. Entire industries are built around marketing to Black communities. Our money matters. It mattered enough to burn a city for it in 1921. It mattered enough to redline neighborhoods for the next 50 years. It matters enough that every quarter, somebody's profit and loss statement depends on us showing up. Apparently our money matters right up until we start talking about where we want to spend it. Then all of a sudden it doesn't. Right? Nobody's entitled to Black customers. We spend our money where we want. That's how markets work. That's how capitalism works. That's how every other community inside this country operates. The fact that this becomes a controversy every time Black people say it out loud tells me that this was never about money. It was about leverage. And this country has been comfortable with Black spending. It's Black leverage that's always made them nervous. But if you know anything about me, you know I love a good challenge. Shop Black. Spend with your people. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. We gonna show you better than we can tell you. Invest in Black businesses. Build the community. Y'all, we are overdue.
I might get canceled for this, but I don't really care because I don't have a LinkedIn for you to find me. This message is for all the large Asian creators that support Asian businesses being boycotted. Now we're all catching strays for Rick Chow. Like the discourse I've seen of Asian creators saying that we deserve to get boycotted are the same creators that attended those rallies and have continuously spoken up about Stop Asian Hate. Like, did you guys really care about what was happening, or did you use that as an opportunity to gain clout and followers? Because what I'm seeing is the same creators that use our rally and many other Stop Asian Hate rallies are now saying boycott Asian businesses as if they were not key players in the Stop Asian Hate movement. So yeah, fuck all y'all, because I see right through your bullshit.
I don't care what race you are, you cannot police one community on how they should spend their dollars and who they should spend their dollars with. Now, with that being said, it seemed like these Asian businesses, this Asian relationship in Black American communities is very predatorial and it's not transactional, because if you go to a Koreatown, if you go to a Japanese town, if you go to a Chinatown, there's no Black American businesses in those areas or that community. And we could go on in any other community, a Ethiopian district, a African town. They have African towns. There is no Black American businesses in none of these sections, right? But you have their businesses all throughout Black American communities. So once again, this seems like a very predatorial relationship. She goes on to say, well, you know, these businesses was the ones that funded to stop the Asian hate movement. No, indirectly, whether Black Americans was out there protesting side by side with Asians or not, your Black American dollars funded this Stop the Asian Hate movement. Yeah, because that's where they got the money from. Remember, their businesses is in Black American communities, but Black American businesses are not in their communities or any other bodies' communities. So for you to sit up here and try to indirectly say, well, you know, people saying they're not going to support Asian businesses. No, that's not what they're saying. They're saying that they're not going to support Asian businesses in Black American communities. And plus, all the products they have in the Black American communities is poison, right? You're not setting up no Whole Foods or Trader Joe's in Black American communities. You're selling fried chicken. If I want to get a heart attack or high cholesterol, I'd rather buy my fried chicken from a Black American person. I'm sorry, that's who originated it, right? If I want to buy some liquor, some hen dog, I'd rather buy the poison from the Black American. So it's not like they're providing any health equity in the Black community. All this stuff is poison, right? But yeah, once again, you can't police how one community spends their dollars. And if they don't want to shop with you, they don't have to shop with you, right? And this is not a transactional relationship. This seems...
Y'all funny because you're trying to underestimate someone who came from the hood too, baby. I match energy. I talk the way you talk and I swivel my head the same way you swivel your head. See, and y'all prove my point. Y'all over here mad. I'm using the same words y'all using because you use it so much, you normalize the damn word. Imagine hating the word so much, but yet you still use it on your own folks. And another thing, if you want to cancel all these business, by all means, go ahead and try to cancel every single one of them. Boycott every single one of them. Boycott the hair. Walk around with your bald ass head. Don't eat the Chinese food. Don't do any of that, okay? Because let me tell you, there is not enough Black-owned business for y'all trying to cancel everybody, boycott this, and let's not do this. You wouldn't survive. You would not survive in that community.
If you're going to group all of the Asians together, we cannot have a productive conversation because you're just as racist as Rick Chow. If you can't even take the time to understand that there is a lot of racial tension between Southeast Asians and East Asians, then we can never have a productive conversation if you're just going to try and cancel everyone out.
Well, there goes the video. Sorry for me just trying to sleep while reacting to this video. Hopefully my take to this video help y'all understand why we need to do this. Why we need to fend for ourselves and not support these other communities. Hopefully y'all do. If not, well, can't say really too much about that, but like, subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I got a gaming channel, which would, if you want to see more gaming, just go to the channel and hit that sub. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Def is out.